3 things to do when you're broke. Hello, you're welcome. This is Dr. Raphael Ben. I'm a psychologist, strategist, and a trainer. 3 things to do when you're broke. Certainly, you wouldn't want to be broke, or you wouldn't want to stay broke. Yeah, nobody wants to stay broke, including me. And I think you don't want to either. So what do you do when you're broke? 3 things I'm going to share with you to do when you're broke. I've applied it and I'm still applying it, and I'll keep applying it because we all need results. In business, monetary results. So 3 things to do when you're broke. Number 1, find out why you're broke. Definitely, if you're broke, there should be a reason why you're broke. Find out why. But what if you're broke because you save frequently? That's good stuff, you know. So if you're broke because you save frequently, it's good stuff. Like, being broke can be a blessing. You get, being broke can be good because that's if you're broke because you're saving money frequently. So that's cool because you always have the drive to keep making money and saving money. And then if you save money frequently, then it's cool. So find out why you're broke. You can be broke because you save money frequently, which is good. And then you can be broke because you're inconsistent with marketing. Inconsistency in marketing leads to inconsistent sales. You can be broke because you lack knowledge or a strategy about something, or about the sales aspect of your business. You can be broke because you have little audience who are seeing what you're doing. You can be broke because you have the wrong audience. You can be broke because of an extravagant lifestyle. You can be broke because of lack of skill. Yeah, you can be broke because you're lazy to execute something you know you're supposed to execute. You can be broke because you procrastinate a lot. You can be broke because you have the fear of failure, or because you have a fear for the unknown, so it keeps you from taking steps. Yeah, you can be broke because maybe you are just sorry about that. You can be broke because you lack clarity. So one of the things you need to do when you're broke, find out why you're broke. Find out why you're broke. So I've listed down reasons why you might just be broke. So pick one, or if they are not part of them, you just find out why you're broke. Number two is you get to find out the exact reason why you're doing what is making you broke. So what could be making you broke is, let's say you have you're inconsistent with marketing. Ask yourself, why am I inconsistent with marketing? Is it probably because you don't have a daily routine that incorporates marketing, or because you're not clear about what you need to market and the rest? Find out the exact reason why you're doing what is making you broke. It could be lack of skill that is making you broke. Ask yourself, why do I not have a skill? Is it because I'm lazy, or I don't know the skill to have? So find out the exact reasons. To find out the exact reasons, ask yourself questions. When you found out why you're broke, pick that answer you have. Ask yourself again, why am I doing this, or why is this thing like this? Then write down the exact reason. See, for every issue there's always a root cause. So find out the root cause and then write it down. Number 3, attach a practical strategy. Now there's always a cause and effect. When you find out the reason why something's like this, attach a practical or workable strategy. Now, if you were lazy, or let's say rather, if you save frequently, which I said is a good stuff, and it makes you broke, then it's good stuff. So what you have to do is attach a practical strategy by consistently saving. So when you save, you invest, then apply that same thing that makes you have money, that you can have enough to save. You don't really have to have enough to save, but what makes you save consistently? Continue, and then always invest. Now that's a strategy. Attach a strategy when you found out why you're broke. So attach a strategy. Now, if you're not consistent with marketing, what could the strategy be? The strategy could be for you to incorporate marketing into your daily activity. Incorporate marketing into your daily activity. Now, what if you've incorporated marketing to your daily activity and you're still not consistent? Now, this is what to do. This is what I advise people to do when they feel they are not consistent. 3 things to do when you're not consistent. Number 1, or 3 things to do if you want to be consistent. Number 1, have a goal. Number 2, make routines out of them. That's, if you have a big goal, you have to break it down so that you can be applying them daily. That's, you're making a routine. And number 3, be intentional about it. You can't build a habit of consistency without being intentional about it. So whether you're tired or not, you have to do that thing so that it can add up and make up a habit. The more you do something, the more you want to do it. Yeah. So if the reason why you're broke is because you lack knowledge or strategy to apply, then the strategy for you would be for you to study. Yeah, if you lack knowledge, study on sales, the sales aspect of your field. Study the sales aspect of your field, and then if you lack strategy to apply, then you could actually check out the big gigs or big guys in your industry and then model them, which is follow what they do. That's not copycat. You model their strategies, apply the principles of sales that they use in their own industry or their own business rather. Now, if one of the reasons why you're broke is because you have little or the wrong audience. If you have little or the wrong audience, because it could be frustrating selling to the wrong audience, it could be frustrating selling to elite people. Imagine you have a good offer and then people seeing your offer just feel, or the wrong audience that do not have the money to pay you. Your strategy could be for you to grow your audience by offering value consistently and then increase your engagement. You could also list the attributes. Now, if you have a wrong audience, you could list the attributes of your ideal audience, look for what they want and go serve them to attract them. Now, if the reason why you're broke is because you have an extravagant lifestyle, then the strategy for you is to master money management skill. Yeah, learn money management and they master it. Then if the reason why you're broke is because you lack skill, what you have to do is identify 3 things you can do so well, package it into a brand or business, monetize it and communicate it out there. What if you think you don't have a skill? Then you learn a skill or a high income skill, a skill that is on demand. Learn it, not a random skill that people would rarely or seldom pay for. So, but you learn a high income skill. If the reason why you're broke is because you're lazy to execute, then the strategy for you could be have some vision or goal. Then review your vision and your goals, then break it into bits and start with the most laziest step you can take. You will get fired up. It obeys the principle of compound interest. The more you do something little, you'll be fired up to do more. Why? Because you need little or no motivation to take a very tiny step. But when your goal is still big, you get scared. I'm like, this thing is too big. Where do I start from? So review your goals, break them into bits, and start with the most laziest step. If the reason why you're broke is because you procrastinate a lot, then itemize what you need to do on papers, break them into bits. If it looks big, break them into bits, and then review and tick off. Start and end your day right. Because sometimes you procrastinate because of bad vibes, bad energy, negative thoughts and emotions trying to surround your day. Now, if the reason why you are broke is because you have a fear of failure or the fear of unknown, fear of the unknown. If the reason is fear of failure, then you need to learn how to fail and accept failure, because it's part of the process. Learn to fail and accept it with your full chest. Then, but if you have the fear of the unknown, you're just scared, you don't really know what's going to happen tomorrow, you're just afraid. Always know that God has good plans for you, and that His plans for you is of good, not to give you something bad, not for you to experience something bad in your future. His plan is to give you a hope and a bright future. Is a knowledge. No, always know, be conscious about it. Now, if the reason why you're broke is because you were duped, oops, sorry about that. Please, what you have to do is kickstart the money making process you applied before now. So do it again and you get your money again. Shit happens. If the reason why you're broke is because you lack clarity of what to do, if you lack clarity of what to do, it could be traced to lack of vision, lack of purpose, lack of goals, the goals to self, what to do next. Then you need a self-clarity coach like Dr. Raphael Ben. So you're welcome to this YouTube channel by Dr. Raphael Ben. Once again, I'm a psychologist, I'm a trainer and a strategist. I'll help you discover what you can do or what you have inside of you. I'll package it into a brand for you and show you how to profit from it consistently. So once again, you're welcome. This is 3 things to do when you're broke. Feel free to share, subscribe to the like button, and then subscribe with the bell button so you always get notifications when we are live or go live. Ciao, ciao. put this to practice. Once again, a review: 3 things to do when you were broke. Find out why you're broke, and then find out the exact reason why you're doing what you're doing that is making you broke. And then last, attach a practical strategy. Have a blast. 3 things to do